Hello viewers, welcome to our channel, Dr. D.V. Ramanamurthy, PhD in Management. Living with the next generation, navigating relationships, conflicts, and emotional challenges. Psychological insights and practical tools for senior citizens. Attention, senior citizens. Check yourself how you are navigating with the next generation. And this generation say that it's our choice with reference to life events. Sometimes you feel hurt, not necessary, because you are existing and they are living. What does it mean? It means that they are so much intertwined with the present scenario, the values, customs, traditions, and the lifestyles, and we are just existing. So recognize and respect their choices. Don't get unnecessarily upset. Now, why is intergenerational living important? In an increasingly globalized world, extended families are living together, often due to economic factors or cultural traditions. The benefits of wisdom sharing, emotional support, and family legacy. What are the challenges that are being faced by us, the senior citizens? Emotional undercurrents. Yes, feeling out of place, undervalued, or misunderstood. And differences in lifestyles, communication, and technology use. The key focus for this video presentation: understanding the psychology of intergenerational conflicts, tools to manage these challenges with empathy and emotional intelligence, the generational divide, a psychological perspective. First point is cognitive differences. For seniors, they tend to rely on life experiences and deeply ingrained values. Younger generations more open to new ideas, rapid change, and technology. The second point is emotional needs. Seniors may crave a validation for their lifetime of wisdom, while younger people seek autonomy. Example of a conflict: grandparents advising on financial investments based on older methods, while their children prefer modern, riskier investments. The nature of intergenerational conflicts, types of conflicts. One, of course, is power struggles. Who makes decisions in the household? The second is a cultural shift. Changing attitudes towards work-life balance, parenting, and financial management. The psychological impact. For seniors, feelings of loss of control, identity, and authority. For younger generations, feeling micromanaged, misunderstood, or criticized. Let's go for a real life example. A retired parent wanting to stay involved in household decisions, but adult children feel they can handle things independently. Now, how about the emotional undercurrents? Seniors feel fear of obsolescence. They may feel unnecessary in the fast-paced, tech-driven world. Second point is that loss of role identity. Transitioning from being the head of the family to an advisory role can be emotionally challenging. The psychological impacts and the psychological techniques to help solve this scenario. 1. Self-compassion practices. Seniors should remind themselves that their worth is not tied to authority but to their wisdom. For example, a grandparent feeling sidelined during major family decisions, while the younger generation makes tech-based financial decisions without their input. Now, what are the strategies now for managing relationships? The first one would be active listening, the foundation of empathy. The psychological insight: listening validates emotions, making other person feel respected. The techniques: practice reflective listening, repeat back what the other person says to show understanding. For example, when a child suggests a modern parenting technique. Instead of rejecting it, a grandparent listens and reflects by saying, I see you're trying something new. Tell me more about why it appeals to you. Second is avoiding assumptions. Avoiding assumptions. A shift in the mindset is very important. The psychological insight. Seniors may assume they know best due to life experience. Avoid making assumptions about the younger generation's intent. The techniques to follow. Ask clarifying questions such as, can you explain why this approach works for you? Example, a senior feeling insulted by their grandchild's use of social media without realizing it's a major way of staying connected. Conflict resolution techniques. The empathy bridge. The psychological impact. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. This bridge helps seniors step into the mindset of younger generation. The technique, emotional mirroring. When the younger generation expresses frustration, mirror their emotional tone to show empathy before offering an advice. For example, grandparents may disagree with their grandchildren with the career choices. Rather than offering criticism, they can start by saying, I can see how much this decision means to you. Second one would be collaborative problem solving. The psychological insight. Conflict resolution that focuses on collaboration fosters respect. The techniques. Brainstorm solutions together rather than imposing one's solutions on them. Example, disagreements about household chores. Both sides come together to create a chore schedule that works for all. Strategies for managing worrisome issues. Yes, there are certain worrisome issues we need to explore and stay connected. One is generational empathy and perspective taking. Encourage seniors to shift perspective by reflecting on their younger years. Ask, what challenges did you face when you were their age? Example, a grandparent reflecting on how their parents disapproved their lifestyle when they were young. Now seeing that today's younger generation faces similar challenges in different forms. Compromise versus mutual gain. Compromise means both parties give something up, but mutual gain allows both to feel they have won. The psychological tools now. Reframe the issue, focus on shared values. Both generations want financial security but approach it differently. Tools for conflict prevention. 1. Reframing expectations. The psychological insight. Conflicts often arise from unrealistic expectations. Seniors can shift from expecting conformity to accepting diversity of thoughts and actions. The technique. Use cognitive behavioral therapy, often called CBT tools, to challenge rigid thoughts such as they should listen to me because I am older. Example, a senior expecting their child to follow traditional career paths might reframe the expectation to they are choosing a path that aligns with their passions. Emotional detachment, it's called Grey Rock technique. Psychological insight. In emotionally charged conflicts, the Grey Rock technique can help detaching emotionally and remaining neutral. Example, when adult children react emotionally, seniors can practice neutrality to de-escalate the situation. The role of communication in conflict prevention. 1 is assertive communication. Psychological insight. Assertiveness balances respect both one's own needs and the needs of others. The techniques. Use I statements. Instead of saying you never listen, reframe it as I feel unheard when you don't consider my opinion. Example, senior communicating frustrations about being excluded from decisions in the household without sounding accusatory. Non-verbal cues. Seniors can focus on non-verbal communication such as body language and tone of voice, which often convey more than words, but it should be carefully operated upon. Example, a soft tone and open body language can invite collaboration, while a defensive posture may close off conversations. The real life example, the anonymous family, a case study. A senior couple living with their son's family in a joint household. The initial conflict, disagreements on technology used for grandchildren. The seniors feel that the children spend too much time on the screens. Now, how you resolve this? Weekly family meetings allowed open discussions. The grandparents learn to accept technology's educational benefits when the younger generation set clear time limits on the screen use. The outcome, now, improved communication and mutual respect. Emotional legacy of role of seniors. Please do reframe your role from controlling decisions to emotional mentorship. The psychological tools focus on role of wisdom sharing and emotional support rather than day-to-day control. Example, instead of focusing on grandchildren's career choices, a senior offers advice on how to handle stress, share stories from their careers, and mentor in decision-making skills. Building a legacy. Seniors can build their legacy by creating meaningful family traditions that merge values from both generations, passing down stories, cooking together, engaging in joint projects. Now, the key takeaways of this video presentation. Seniors play a crucial role in intergenerational harmony, mind it. The power of empathy, listening, and reframing conflicts into opportunities for growth. So the final thought. Families are like branches on a tree. We grow in different directions, yet our roots remain as one. And yet, of course, it's your choice. Happy living together. Good luck.